live this time, guys. We'll see.
Yep.
Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in to Wowhead Weekly number 97. Only 3 away from 100. This is insane. We have so much to talk about today with the new world quests that are finally, not World Quest bonus events, are finally back in swing. New information about Mythic Plus dungeons, about 7.1, Karazhan, and tons of merchandise and BlizzCon news. So before we get into that, though, I do need to introduce my lovely co-host, Wowhead site manager, Perculia.
Hey everyone. We have so much merchandise. It's like Christmas morning with lots of presents. So I definitely want to power through all the news and start talking about all this cool merchandise that we have on.
Same.
Also, I think our 100th show is that going to line up with BlizzCon? That'd be pretty cool.
Whoa, I didn't even think about that. That could be our BlizzCon party stream. Might end up being our 100th
that would
episode.
Be really cool.
If we're one ahead, I'm going to skip a week just so that happens. It'll be the 10th anniversary of BlizzCon, the 100th episode of Wowhead Weekly at a party, having a party. Yeah. I didn't even think about that, but you have a good point. It's going to be really close.
Yay, timing.
Yay. So thank you, everybody, today for joining us in chat. We're actually on time for once, or very close to it, so I feel good about that. But I almost blew it in the intro because I was trying to talk about bonus events, and I blurted it out that this week's bonus event is a World Quest bonus event. Yeah. Which is amazing, by the way. Can we talk about how much better that is than Apexis? Yeah. Apexis weekend?
It's just like all this, it's 50% more reputation for completing world quests. And it's also the Dark Moon Fair week, so you can get another 10% from the carousel or the top hats, and they stack. And it's so good for, like, Nightfallen, just powering through and unlocking, the higher tiers of quests, and Wardens, like, you always sort of put off doing them. Like, everyone is just out there doing quests, and, like, my rep bar is just having so much fun.
So everything that's so good about this, right? So the quest, you get, on top of it being... We just got a subscriber, and it scared the bejesus out of me. Thank you. Did you see me? I was, like, looking around, like, is my phone going off? What is happening? I'm so disoriented. Thank you so much for subscribing to us here on Twitch. We really, really appreciate that. And I feel like we might see a couple new subscribers this week because Amazon just changed their policy. So if you're an Amazon Prime member, you can subscribe someone for free. So hint, hint. Hint, hint, wink, wink. But anyways, during this event, not only do you get that rep boost, but you also get a quest from Archmage Tamir, who is in front of
Violet Hold.
Violet Hold, that's the name of it. And he'll give you a quest to do 20 world quests, and if you do those, not only are you going to get the 50% additional reputation just passively, but you'll also get a 5,000 order hall resource. Thank you so much for another subscriber. We're on like a hype train here. You'll also get 5,000 order hall resources, which I think this whole podcast has turned into a saga of Panzer saying, I don't need this thing, immediately needing the thing, not having enough, getting enough, and then the next week there being a bonus to get the thing that she needed. Which is happening again, guys. It's happening again.
Which is also worth saying that they obviously have updated all the quests for the bonus events, and next week is going to be Outland Time Walking, so I'm curious if that means that people will get a piece of raid loot from Emerald Nightmare.
I didn't even think about that. That'd be awesome. Thank you so much for the subscription. That's 3 right in a row. That's 3 in a row. It's a hat trick. But so this is probably, in my opinion, what's going to be this expansion's best bonus event, because everybody does their emissary quests. You try not to let them expire. Even if you're a casual WoW player, you're at least getting on every 3 or 4 days to try to get those done. And the increased reputation, especially if you're grinding out Suramar rep, or alternatively, if you're at... Oh, I take that back. You can't do world quests until you're actually friendly. Never mind. Just kidding.
Yep. It will change in 7.1 though, which we'll get to.
We will get. I was ahead of myself once again. I'm so excited to get to the end and show you guys all the stuff. It's not even the stuff you know about either. There's a secret. We're like revealing a thing today in this show that Perk and I have kept this a secret for like 6 months.
It's been really hard.
We've been sitting on this, and Jinxie was involved, and she also kept this a secret. So thank you so much for keeping that a secret. But I'm just so excited that I keep getting way ahead of myself here. But anyways, best bonus event in my opinion, because world quests are awesome.
If you just hit 110, if you're like whatever world quest, you want to do it to hit Revered for Broken Isles Flying. Suramar rep, things unlock at higher rep levels. And if you just like pets or toys, there's a lot at Revered. And Exalted has some recipes as well, and for a few of the hidden artifact appearances, you have to be Exalted before you get like an item to drop from a dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I mean, if you need more motivation to get to review from Exalted, now is the time to do it.
Absolutely.
And yeah, just also get that Dark Moon Fair bonus because the World Quest bonus does not apply to the Emissary quest,
Yeah.
but the Dark Moon Fair does.
Does.
And instead of like 1,500 rep, you get 1,650 rep.
It's a big
so
deal. It adds up
that's
quickly.
like yeah.
Also,
So definitely
during that spiel, 4th subscriber of the day.
Wow,
Things
awesome.
are crazy today. I'm gonna have to look. I bet we're close to another emote.
I know.
And now we gotta
awesome.
think about that.
I know, more stuff to think about.
I feel like all of our emotes are just going to be like Pepe in this disguise, Pepe in that disguise.
Yeah, which we will get to, which ties into.
You know what we should do? We should do. Hopefully, it'll line up so that we could have holiday ones, right? Wouldn't that be cute if we had like a something that was like Christmassy, Great Father, Winter, like a. I guess we could do the rockets. I'm sorry, this is not a conversation for this stream.
Yeah, you should also check the Wowhead Discord email. It's a plug. If you're not in there, you should join. There's a link on page because
that's fun.
You can do your emotes now. So I just uploaded like 20 emotes of various WoW icons.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute. I'm gonna go look at them. We'll have to think about it. I'm sorry guys. I don't know if you can tell like how incredibly hype I am right now, but I'm like, let's just move on to the next topic immediately.
Yeah, I'll power through the Mythic Dungeon stuff because it involves like a Wowhead site feature. So Mythic Plus Dungeons. We have added based on popular user requests. We are now tracking the weekly affixes that are up. So what you get at level 4, 7, and 10. And this is in Today in Broken Isles on Wowhead's front page sidebar. This is powered by user data uploads. Not a lot of people are doing, Keystone 10, but if you are, please download the client and upload your data, and we will get that information up faster in the week. Going along with that, we now have a database for every possible affix that can show up. So if you're like, what does this do again? We now have a page for that, and you can leave all your tips there. This week they hotfixed some of the timers for different keystones, and our guides are updated for that. And augment runes now work in Mythic Plus. And I didn't put this in the notes, but there were hotfixes yesterday, which we should go over because it does affect some people grinding things. And this hotfix, the artifact power contained in the Challenger's cache awarded for completing a given difficulty will now contain increasing amounts of artifact power depending on the difficulty cleared. And at the same time, any additional chests awarded for beating the Mythic Keystone timer by a very large amount will no longer contain any artifact power. They will still contain items of the appropriate power level as before. So a lot of people are saying this is to cut down on people like farming like Mythic Keystone 2 and getting a massive amount of power if they beat the timer by a lot, because the Mythic Plus system is designed to have you try the hardest possible difficulty as opposed to like doing, like the easiest possible. Yeah, that's going against the system.
Hold that thought for a second. Thank you so much, C. for subscribing. That's 5. Hey. Also, Chris, is that you? Because we love you.
Yeah,
that's
all.
Sounds like that's all. So my guild, it's funny you mentioned that, because my guild, like I have been so busy since pretty much ever that I haven't been able to play WoW as much as I would want to. So a bunch of my guildies are just like 24/7 constantly grinding out mythics. They're doing like Arkstone +9 or Arcway +9 with crazy keystone. I mean, they're nuts, right? And then like I'll be like, hey guys, I have like this +3, and they're like, oh my god, let us go, because they can like power through it and get 3 chests. So I'm glad that they are hotfixing that, because I know that's not the way it's supposed to be intended, and people are definitely doing that now.
Yeah.
So I mean, not that I don't want help.
But. But you don't want people to be like, oh, I have all of my artifact power now. My artifact is maxed out. Like, bye, I'm never helping you again.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, that's all very exciting. And then, wait, did we finish Mythic Plus?
Yeah, now we're on to raid.
So now we're on to raid stuff, which, by the way, Emerald Nightmare is like the best raid ever. Can we just take a minute to talk about how much I love Emerald Nightmare? That zone is so phenomenal. And my favorite thing ever.
Color scheme and the lore.
I have a video. I don't know when I'm gonna upload it, but I'm almost finished with it. It's not even the one I was talking about earlier. Another video. I went through and did a bunch of like idle footage of the Emerald Nightmare once it's cleansed.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
want to feature that because it's like, so cool at the end how you can get the dream whelplings. That's so cool.
Yeah, and it's from all different angles. So from one angle you can see like Cenarius, then another angle you can see the other three, then you can see Ursoc. I've got ones of like the stones, the cave, Ysera walking up and down, the portal, like all these really cool like idle footages. So I'll have that done this weekend. But I like
how the instance can feel dynamic because a lot of the times like you go into a zone and it's totally chaotic, and then you clear the zone and it's like, okay, well, this zone still looks chaotic, but it's nice to feel like your actions actually did something. Kind of like Shalaran and Suramar. I like this more, the world grows with you and helps with the storytelling.
Well, not only that, but there's so many hidden little things. And the video that I am editing today that's going up on my channel today, I talk about some of the like hidden little things that are in the Emerald Dream once you've cleansed it. And there's just so many little things if you go around and notice. And I love that. I think my favorite thing though is if anybody has done that raid, whether you're on normal difficulty or whatever, when you go into the Emerald Dream, there's these big stone statue golem-y looking guys, and those are like original textures from like 2007, 2008, and I think that's really cool. A super cool like incorporation of like, we've been wanting to do this for such a long time, and like here is our baby thought grown into a whole thing. And I've had everybody I know who's done Emerald Nightmare has just been blown away by the zone. And I feel like when you first walk in, you're like, oh, it's just all red and black, this is boring, right? But it's not. Like it's as you're going through different portals, you're seeing different things, and it's cool.
Right. And all the characters have histories. Like it's cool if Blizzard makes new characters, but it's also neat when they can take old characters and put them in a new setting because, you've grown up with them. Well, literally, because this game is over 10 years old, we have grown up with them. But so what's new with Emerald Nightmare is that Vantus runes now work in Mythic difficulty. And LFR Wing 2 opened a week in advance. So, it's there. As we mentioned before, there are several quests you cannot do on that difficulty. For the Balance of Power quest line, but you can get the Nightmare Whelpling pet, you can get the hidden artifact appearances on LFR, so, go in there, maybe you'll get lucky. And because it opened early, this means that Xavius will also open early, and he'll be on October 11th, and you can do the Suramar quest on LFR.
Oh, okay.
So you can do that one. You can't do the Balance of Power ones.
That's good. I'm glad that at least the Suramar one they're letting people do on LFR, since you're going to be able to do Nighthold on LFR difficulty, and that's kind of what it's leading up to. Thank you so much for another subscription.
Yay, wow.
Also,
awesome.
What's crazy about this is you can see who subscribes via, like, Twitch Prime or who subscribes like on their own, and not all of these people are using their freebie Twitch Prime subscriptions. So, like, we really appreciate this. This is very exciting. And now we're going to have a 4-month discussion over what our next emote will be like last time.
I know. Yeah, maybe we could have votes or suggestions.
Yeah, maybe we'll put up a poll, because Lord knows we can't decide anything. It took us so long to decide on the angry face and the happy face.
Should it be our face? I don't know.
Oh, so good. And then we still had like 4 options once we got to that point.
I know.
Anyways, none of that matters. But Xavius will be open, which is Wing 3 on October 11th. I mean, pending Blizzard doesn't like ninja drop it in the game early, which no one would be mad about, although it'd be confusing because that's the next Tuesday coming up. Also this week we found the hidden artifact appearance for Unholy Death Knights. It's called Bone Reaper's Hook, and it looks like this.
Yeah, the Death Knight community, they were working together, and one user reported, he's like, oh, I summoned my army of the dead in Court of Stars, and this book dropped, and after, testing and confirming things, it was revealed that when you summon an army of the dead, there's a chance for a special armored army of the dead to spawn, and he will drop Putricide's journal. And when you read the journal, you can then go to his secret lab in Icecrown Citadel and defeat Stitchwork and get the Bone Reaper's Hook. And there was a lot of back and forth on how, like, what was the hidden criteria to have this proc, and I believe it's Artifact Knowledge 6, and it can spawn anywhere, so a lot of people have been going into Proving Grounds and just, like, summoning Army of the Dead in the hopes the book drops to start that. So that's pretty cool. And we're about, we found, a lot of people found a ton last week. I'm trying to say, like we didn't find them. Like, we're just, we like highlighting them, and we have, like, a thing where if you're involved in any of the discoveries, you can get 6 months of premium on Wowhead. So yeah, we want to get back. We don't want to be like, oh look, we found all these.
Oh yeah,
But
oh
we
yeah,
do appreciate how people leave, comments on Wowhead explaining it, or like the link to their Discord or
yeah,
forum thread. So we think that's really cool. And I think
yeah. I
that
didn't find anything. I
Frost,
had nothing to do with this.
I think just Frost Death Knight is left, as well as Arms Warrior. They're trying to replicate getting the quest to spawn again, and Fury Warrior. I think it's contingent on several world bosses spawning that aren't up yet. So yeah,
Ah.
nearly there.
Yeah, but Muffin
And
has said on Twitter that
I
there's
know.
still more hidden things, which doesn't surprise me because at San Diego Comic-Con they said that there was like an obscene amount of hidden things and they used like a lot of taunting sentences like I bet it'll take no less than 6 months for people to find this
Yeah.
thing or
And
that thing.
what was interesting is that when they did the Q&A right after Legion went live, they were talking about how they purposely disabled things on the beta that people couldn't go
Yeah.
find Kazumoth, for example.
Mhm. Mhm.
So, maybe they're adding more things like that, how purposely hiding them, making sure people can't. It was really funny too because people were trying to get Ashbringer on the beta because they had higher artifact knowledge, and then Blizzard just like took the beta
It's
down.
amazing. It's
Yeah.
amazing. Blizzard trolling.
So,
It's funny because
yep.
you hear about Blizzard like, oh, we're going to disable this thing or that thing because of these hidden vanity things. But part of me feels like I understand that raids need to be tested. I do. But like one of the things we didn't mention last week when we were talking about the race to clear Mythic being so fast was that last expansion, any guild who cleared Mythic Hellfire Citadel by a certain date got beta keys.
Right.
Which means that you've effectively given all of the best players in the world access to these bosses early. And I wonder how much that affected how quickly the race went. Because everybody could have bounced ideas off each other.
Right. But I don't think so. At the top level, people want to be secret, and like people can get really cutthroat at the top level because it's bragging rights and like
Yeah.
Twitch viewers. But I think an issue with the last boss was that Xavius was never really tested. So I think
He wasn't.
it fell over so quickly. Like it was like 2 hours. Like people were killing him in 2 hours because it's like, oh well, I don't really think he was. Yeah, I think they needed to. Maybe they did some hot fixes or class tuning and didn't test him enough internally and didn't
Yeah.
realize that like
He was
something was
easier than
okay.
intended. Not
Yeah,
working
it's like
as intended.
Cenarius was pretty challenging. People were saying,
Yeah.
but
Even on heroic Cenarius, or even on normal Cenarius is way
yeah.
harder than Xavius. Way harder. And there's a lot of mechanics in Xavius. I mean, I don't have experience on Mythic. Obviously, we're not there yet, boys. But I mean, even on the difficulties I have seen, it seems like there's a lot of things about Xavius that you can kind of not cheat as in literally cheat, but you can kind of like, okay, drop all of these things way over here, and then if we stand way over here, and that's not necessarily how it was meant to be done. They want like a dance or something to be done, but because you can do it an easier way, why wouldn't you? So yeah, I had thought about that the other day, and that's irrelevant to the conversation at hand. I apologize.
Yeah.
You know what is the conversation at hand? Testing of Karazhan.
PTR, very cool.
So I have a really long.
Done with live, onto PTR.
Yeah, I have a slideshow of this. So if you want to talk about Kara while the slideshow goes, I'm not even sure it'll be done by the time you're done talking because it's so long.
All right. So Karazhan opened for testing last weekend on the PTR, and it's a Mythic difficulty only dungeon. Likely no Mythic Plus option. I know a lot of people are scared by the word Mythic, but view Mythics as the new Heroics because like normals you can do while you're leveling. There's likely no Mythic Plus option because there are 9 bosses, so Mythic Plus would be a very long timer run. The bosses are Maiden, Opera, Moros, Atumen. So same ones as old Karazhan, but scrambled around. And then Shade of Curator, Shade of Medivh, the Mana Devourer, who shrinks you to his size, and Vizadum the Watcher. There are tons of One Night in Karazhan references, including a cape. There are some trash that have abilities that reference cards, like they have Firelands portals, and there's even an achievement where you interact with Medivh and you get One Night in Karazhan. There are also lots of throwback items like Aran's Relaxing Ruby, which actually summons Flame Wreath, but this is a good Flame Wreath that you're meant to stand in. And I love the name. It's meant to reference the soothing sapphire, but it's also really funny how the words relaxing and flame wreath are in the same sentence. And there's also the astonishingly scarlet slippers, which has a Hearthstone effect, which is from the Wicked themed encounter, which is like, the upgraded alternate retelling of the Wicked Witch encounter from Old Karazhan. There is also a series of Violet Seals rings to acquire and upgrade, so another throwback to Old Karazhan. And while this was not cleared on the PTR, a lot of data points to Nightbane as the secret or optional 9th boss. The loot is higher quality, around eye level 875. A lot of them have names themed around abilities in original Nightbane. The in-game journal says that the Blazing Ember Signet toy and the Smoldering Emberworm mount are related to Nightbane. And there's this really cool thing where chests from Nightbane are, quote, empowered when you are wearing them, as well as a Karazhan trinket. So yeah, that is really cool. And yeah, both new and old Karazhan will be up at the same time. So old Karazhan is not going anywhere.
Nope.
And you can get Moros as a follower, which is also cool. And yeah, one more thing about Nightbane. Going back to the hidden items, I was looking at how the data was described in the first PTR build and how it is now. And Blizzard removed some references to Nightbane on some items that are still clearly from Nightbane. So going back to what you were saying, how they're trying to, make things be more secretive. But I'm like, haha, I see you.
I see
you. are Nightbane related.
I know what you're doing. So wait a second. When I was just watching back through that slideshow, I saw a rose that was like floating in the air. Hold on, let me.
Yeah. So there are 3 opera encounters. One is Beautiful Beast, so Beauty and the Beast.
Okay, so wait. Okay, so I saw that. I definitely was Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
Is that what the Beast's prince name is? Is Adam? Is he Prince Adam? Because I know Disney trivia, I would not have been able to tell you that. But now that I feel like I saw it in World of Warcraft, I believe that his name is Prince Adam.
I'm actually not sure.
See, right? Like, no one knows. He's just Beast. Poor guy.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
So there's Beautiful Beast. There's West Side Story, but with Murlocs.
That is everything.
Yes.
Oh my god. I can't wait. And it's really
cool because they have, matching trinkets, and one has melee effects and one has ranged effects, and if you wear both of them you have even more effects, so that's super cool.
Oh my. So wait, who is that going to be for? Like a survival hunter could use both of them?
I think the idea is that
like you demon hunter.
Yeah, or maybe it's just a thing where if you get 2 it's powerful for everyone, so it rewards people that collect both of them.
That's fun. It doesn't matter. It's fun anyways. I like all the quests this expansion that I've had Murlocs, and then they've been so hilarious.
Yeah. And then the third one, as we mentioned, was Wicked, which is the Broadway musical, which is retelling of, Wizard of Oz. So that's like,
yeah. But it's better because it's like you said, it's like a retelling, because if you guys aren't familiar, in Wicked, the Wicked Witch of the West, it's her story. Like, she's not the bad guy. Everybody else is the bad guy, which is amazing. But yeah, it looks phenomenal. I also like, as we were watching the slideshow and it's going through, it's getting more and more demony. Like when you walk in, it's not so demony, and then it's getting worse and worse, and by the end you're floating in the middle of nowhere.
The upside down part is super cool. Just seeing everything flipped around in the library area. Also not in the notes, but I think in some of the pictures you could see cutscenes, and as you clear the dungeon, you have these little quest cutscenes interspersed with flashbacks to Medivh's life. So, for example, when Medivh is in a coma, as a teenager, Lothar and King Lane are by his side, and they're talking over him. And then there's other, little cutscenes where Medivh is talking to the curator. So that's really cool, adding some lore as you're clearing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely. In other 7.1 news.
Yep.
We talked about this very briefly earlier, but world quests on alts in 7.1 will no longer require you to be friendly with all the factions. All you do is need to hit 110, which is very exciting because, obvious reasons. As long as you've done it on your main, I feel like that's perfectly fine. Makes me want to not level an alt until...
People will still, I think they'll hit friendly along the way, but... Yeah.
I didn't. I got capped. I was completionisting every zone. So I was doing every quest, every side quest.
I did not finish Stormheim when I hit 110. So I could see people able to totally
I hadn't even started as Yuna. I hadn't even stepped foot in Ajuna, and I didn't realize that was going to cap me, that was going to, like, you know, block me from being able to do World Quest, but it's okay, I'm caught up now. But I remember being like, when it happened.
Also, Court of Stars and Arcway attunements will be an account-wide unlock in 7.1, so you just have to do the quest line and hit 8,000 honored on one character, and then your alts can queue up and do those dungeons, and it will be cool because they have those special 2P set bonuses and are 840 mythic.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yep. And we finished all the news. Now we get to talk about merchandise.
I know.
So, okay, before I show the slideshow, because the slideshow doesn't have that much, so what we're going to be talking about is the BlizzCon pre-sale items, which the sale will start October 12th, which is Wednesday?
Yep. Wednesday.
Yep. So this will be a merchandise shop that is accessible by BlizzCon attendees or anybody who purchases the virtual ticket for $39.99. And keep in mind, with the virtual ticket, not only will you get access to the store, you'll get a full HD stream of the convention where you can switch between
and all the digital goodies.
So you can watch what you want, all the digital goodies. It's a pretty good deal. Yeah, it's a pretty good deal. There was a Facebook stream earlier this week on the World of Warcraft channel. It's like 9 minutes long if you want to watch the whole thing, but they very briefly teased some items. We know that we're getting a Tracer, like, kind of like fitted track jacket along with a pair of leggings.
Leisure wear.
Yeah, they called it Act Leisure.
Yeah, but they said the jacket was also very, like, cosplay friendly as well.
Yeah,
so we didn't get the greatest glance at it, but you know.
But I think that was the point. It was supposed to be like a very like cheeky, like you see it but you don't. There's also a Diablo mounted bottle opener, and that's mounted either you can put it on the wall or you can put it on the fridge. It's got magnets on the back too, and they're like really strong. But it's like this big bronze.
I was gonna say like it might the fridge, but yeah, it looks like very. It could be like it's very decorative as well. It's not like
it almost reminds me of like a medieval door knocker, only without the knocker part.
Right. Yeah.
Very cool. There was also a Murloc robe and big plushy Murloc slippers that
make noise. Yeah, you can turn the option on or off so you can, you know, wear them if you don't want the noise.
Yeah.
They're really cool. It's cute but deadly. Like it's light blue. It's in the same style as the backpack. It's super cute.
They're really cute. They're really, really cute. There's also a Hearthstone big plush blanket, which one side is like that kind of velour, and then the other side is really fluffy and soft.
The same style as the Alliance and Horde blankets from last year. So yeah, they are nice.
Yep.
I'm super excited about the sixth one.
Yeah, I hope that we get these to review. Wink, wink, wink.
I know.
I can't wink. No, I can't actually wink. You got to see that face that I tried to make. Okay. But they're coming out with a new series of the Cute but Deadly vinyl blind boxes that includes Nova, Bastion, Tyrande, the Barbarian, whose name I can't remember from
No, they just
Diablo.
called him the Barbarian.
She has the name. Sonia. Her name's Sonia. Wait, is it the male one?
No, I think it's a guy.
Son of a gun. His name's not Sonia. Yeah. Sure he has
There's going to be 12 total. They only showed 4 on the stream. They did say there was going to be more Overwatch characters included this time. So, I am super excited about Tyrande and Nova. They look so cute and sassy.
Well, I have to get them anyways because I currently have every Cute but Deadly figure ever made.
Oh, right.
So it would ruin my life if I didn't have all these. I also wonder if they're going to do...
be a spectral one? Like, they always do a spectral one.
Well, they always do. Not only do they do that, but, like, last time that they did this series, they had one that was in Loot Crate that wasn't available anywhere else.
Oh, right.
There was, like, a different color variant.
Yeah, they did the 3 Murlocs, and, like, one Murloc was common, and one was uncommon, and then one was, like, one of a 36 chance.
Yeah, well, because there were 3 that were available in the box, which were the blue one, the green one, or the BlizzCon purple
one. The zombie dude, yeah.
And then there was an orange one you could get from Loot Crate. And then there was a Zeratul, but then you could get the Zeratul from Comic-Con that was the same one, just clear, the Spectre version.
Yeah,
so.
And they also have, like, a Spectral Arthas, and then, past Comic-Cons is Spectral as well. But
yeah, they also had it. Oh, go ahead, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I was going to say, also excited about Bastion because Ganymede is there, so...
Yes! No, I'm super excited for the Overwatch ones anyways, especially since so many of those characters are so cute. Like, so
Who
cute.
Who do you think we're going to get?
I hope they do a Torbjorn. Like, he would be so... His proportions are already there for Cute but Deadly.
I think a Widowmaker and a Tracer would be cute. I mean, I know they're everywhere, but they would be cute. Or like Mercy with her little wings.
Mercy would be really cute. I'm not gonna lie, like I'm a little over Mercy or over Tracer and Widowmaker being like the faces of Overwatch.
I think it's because like they're a good contrast to each other. Like Tracer's very like orange and happy, and Widowmaker is like
Yeah. I mean, I
purple
see
and
that.
sad.
I see that. But
You
I
know,
also feel like there's better characters out there.
I mean, maybe So Cute But Deadly series next year.
Please,
Yeah,
Mercy. I really hope
yeah,
there's a Mercy in there, though, because her wings would look really good. Reaper would be really cute as a cute but deadly with his big
yeah.
skull face. There'd be so many good ones. There'd be so many good ones. Oh my gosh, could you imagine Diva in her mech? Like her mech?
Oh, that would be so cute.
Be so
Yeah,
cute.
Diva would be.
May would
I
be
mean,
cute.
she just seems like a perfect fit for BlizzCon merchandise because of the, esports gaming angle.
StarCraft, yeah, I totally
Yeah.
agree. But I'm really excited for those. They're going to be super cute. It also
Yeah,
makes me
speaking of
excited.
Overwatch, go ahead.
Wait, it
Sorry.
also makes me excited because it means they are continuing the series of these. Because we hadn't gotten a series in a year, so I wasn't sure, like,
Right.
are they going to be doing more of them? Yes, they are.
Yep. All right. So
we have to talk about the pins.
oh,
right?
we're doing wait.
Turnip plush?
Turnip plush. Yeah.
Okay.
Turnip plush.
I really wish we had gotten the turnip plush.
I know.
I love the turnip plush. Every time I'm playing Overwatch,
I know, it's amazing.
It's so cute.
Yeah. So it's really cool. Like Overwatch has Ganymede, which we got revealed a few months ago, and now there's a turnip plush. So yay! Like Overwatch is getting plushie representation.
Absolutely. There's so many good things that could be plushies too. Like May's little bot could be a plushie. Her like droid drone thing would be a good plushie. We already have Ganymede, but I feel like there's a lot of options there. Do
you want to talk about the shrug? We'll talk about the shrug more
we'll mention that one after because I mean, what we're wearing is available in another color, but they didn't really show it on stream. They just were like, it's a thing.
It's a really cool color. Like it's gray and black.
Yeah, it's like charcoal with black lace.
Yeah, it's very fashionable, and it's very cool that I can be like, oh, Blizzard has a product with black lace, because that sounds very fancy, and they've come a long way since.
That's a very perk thing.
Yeah, they didn't really do. There's like very far from red and black Horde t-shirts and gold and blue Alliance t-shirts.
Well, not only that, we've said this a couple times in the show. There was a long time, and it wasn't like a short period of time. It was until about 2 or 3 years ago. If you were a girl that was getting any sort of merchandise, it was the exact same as a men's shirt, just printed on a women's shirt. There was no variation otherwise.
It feels really good how we've mentioned before how they've been doing more like business casual wear. Now it's like, oh, like this is, more like evening or dressy wear. Like that feels really
or I mean, you could wear it to work. I feel like it's fancy enough to wear. It's really, I really like it. I was so excited when I opened these. These were my favorite thing, and I'm definitely getting a hold of one of the charcoal and black ones because that's my jam. That's my jam right there.
So last thing they showed on the stream, they talked about a new pin series.
Yep.
And two things of note. There's going to be more Overwatch characters in this series. And the gold pins, so like there's always a series of regular pins that are colorful.
Yeah.
And then there's a rare golden variation.
Yep.
And they're saying that the gold pins have more details and they're like embossed this year.
Oh, that's fine.
And yeah, so it's like they feel special, because I know sometimes people are like, oh, like this gold one's nice, but the colorful one, has more personality. So it's nice that they're making the gold ones be specialer in their own way.
Oh, absolutely. So I feel like this is a good time to reveal the thing, though. Yeah. I know it's not there in the notes, but since we're talking about Series 3 of the official Blizzard pins.
Yeah. Okay. Doo-doo.
This is the most exciting moment of my entire life. Like, I don't even know. I'm trying to tip yours a tiny bit so the color. Oh, there we go. Mine just focused.
Okay.
Tip a little bit. You got like a glare on your face. Go back. There it is.
Yay.
There it is. So this year at BlizzCon, you will be able to get perk and panzer pins that are officially part of the Blizzard Series 3 pins.
Yep.
We're so excited. These were illustrated and designed by Jinxie, the same girl that did our avatars for the thumbnails of Wowhead Weekly, which I'm going to add to our actual stream. I forgot to do it this week, but she's amazing.
That'd be super cool if one of our like starting soon things was the background and like the picture of the pins. Like,
well, I'm going to make sure. I want to at least add our avatars to it because we had to update our avatars a little bit so that they would work in pin form, and they came out so cute. Jinxie did such a great job, and she was so good about like making these last minute changes so that we could get them in time and they could be part of BlizzCon. And we cannot yet announce how these are going to be given away, but these will be given away at BlizzCon, and there's going to be hopefully quite a few of them I'm really excited.
Yeah, and it's like legitimately part of the line. Like if you look at it, it has like
it has the
Blizzard
bee, the backs that are the Blizzard bees.
Yeah, it says Blizzard on it.
The back of the pin
That's
itself is all embossed with Blizzard on the back. So if you wanna see it.
And the front has a bunch of logos, so like if you look where the rocket glare is, you can see like a W and a Hearthstone logo and all that cool stuff.
So this was the most exciting thing ever. I can't believe I kept it a secret as long as I did because I have a big mouth.
Item of me. Like wow, that's
and also like just in case I haven't made it clear enough, I just want to make sure that like everybody knows Jinxie is the illustrator. Oh, I just dropped that. Jinxie is the illustrator of these.
She's awesome.
And Sass, if you want to grab it, there's a link in our YouTube. If you go to any of the Wowhead Weekly YouTube videos, there's a link to her DeviantArt. I don't know if you could post that in the chat here. It would be really great because she's wonderful, and she's doing my BlizzCon badge this year too. Her first badge ever. She's never even done a badge, and she like messaged me and was like, I kind of want to try making badges, and it's like a Lisa Frank style Pandaren.
Oh, it's awesome.
It's really cute. She's doing a great job. She's wonderful. Her commissions are also extremely like reasonably priced too. Like she did the full chibis that you guys see of our avatars. She charges like $25 for those. And they're like really detailed. Like she does a great job. Anyways, enough love for Jinxie, but these are amazing, and thank you so much to Blizzard for including us in this because
it was awesome. They just approached us and were like,
"Do you want to
include you guys?" Like,
and we were
you guys have merchandise and pins, and we're like, okay.
I mean, what? Like, we were really baffled, and we were really humbled, and it was really, really exciting for us. And I kind of cried when I was told because I'm a crier.
No. But I got these sent in like 2 weeks ago, and I'm just like, is this real? Like,
they're like, oh, we're gonna send your samples out, and I don't think I believed it was really happening until I got mine in the mail, and then couldn't tell anybody about it for a while. But they're really cute, and they're really well made, and it's just so exciting that is a thing that happened in my life. Really bad
we'll have a cool way to give them out as well, which we can't share right now, but stay tuned. We will need to have details soon.
Yeah, and I know there's a bunch of people asking about buying them if they don't go. We don't have a lot of, we can't give that kind of information out yet. Just keep an eye on Wowhead, and we'll talk about it in obviously Wowhead Weekly and stuff. But so we will give you more information as we are allowed to.
Yeah, thanks for all the support. I mean, it's awesome how many people are, you guys love these pins. That makes us feel awesome.
Yeah, we were really excited about it, and thank you so much to Blizzard for including us because
thanks Chris Seco for moving along. You guys are awesome.
Like everybody has been so awesome, and I'm so excited, and thank you so much for all the things. My heart. Okay.
I know.
So this was really exciting. Also, so Blizzard sent us a bunch of stuff. I feel like the first thing we should talk about is this Pepe. Because I feel like, oh my gosh, Pepe. His sword fell off. Hang on, I gotta go find his sword. It's right over there. It's right over there. Okay. You talk about him, we'll be right back.
So this is Ninja Pepe. We also got him sent 2 weeks in advance, and he was also very hard to keep secret because obviously I love Pepes. He is sold as is, a full Pepe with his costume. His helm is sewn on and his little armor thing. His sword is detachable, and there's 2 Velcro things on the back, so you can
position
it this way on Pepe, or he can be wearing it this way. And Ninja Pepe is one of the disguises you can get in-game for about a year. And he's also in the Rogue Order Hall, because the creator of Pepe, Jordan Powers, plays a rogue, and his gnome is in the Rogue Order Hall with little Pepe on his head. And he has quippy feet. He has the same dimensions as the other Pepe. I think he's actually a little fatter than the other Pepes. So he's still
definitely
definitely
My other Pepe's over there, I would show you, but I feel like don't body shame Pepe.
He's plump. He's
very a rogue. He has a lot of agility.
I know. He's a subtlety rogue. I was debating this because, so there's Pirate Pepe, and Pirate Pepe has to be Outlaw Rogue Pepe.
Yes, obviously.
And then, like, I don't think this is an Assassination Rogue Pepe because he has a sword, and, like, assassination has always been associated with daggers.
Yep.
So, therefore, he's a subtlety rogue.
My dog is going ballistic in the background. It's the best. He's, like, throwing a toy over his head.
Yes. That's amazing.
He's like really having the best time of his life.
Yeah, he's like, I love Blizzard merchandise.
I love everything too. But yes, this was also very, very exciting, this little Ninja Pepe. And again, I get excited about the potential for things, and I feel like if we're doing Ninja Pepe, I mean, there's gonna be more Pepes, right?
I don't know what to do. Like, I have 3 Pepes already. And 2 I didn't buy, 2 I was sent. So,
I feel like you should get one of those, like,
I should get a birdhouse.
Like a tree. like a house plant tree. And
yeah, I could do that.
Then just casually put Pepes in it and confuse adults that come over to your house. That's what I would do.
Also, his head also turns.
Yes, it does.
In case
he's the exact same as other Pepe, only with a little more ninja flair. And I guess if you wanted to, I guess his costume is attached, but
no,
just
it's
barely.
Sewn on, but
it's like tack sewn. You could get it off if you wanted to. I don't know if I'd recommend it. You could take his little hood down, but he's fully it's not like it's attached where it's like part of him, where if it were to come off, he would no longer.
No, like
be
it's a
Pepe.
plush with the other Pepe stuff sewn on top. He's so cute.
But he's really cute. He's really, really cute, and I love that he comes with a little sword.
I know. I love how he has the multiple Velcro straps, so you can
reposition the sword as needed depending on the encounter. Yeah. Same.
So the personality of this Pepe, because he's a different personality than the other Pepe you see on stream. This one doesn't just sort of inspect.
I feel your Pepe, your everyday Pepe, is kind of like really politely snarky. Like I feel like if people do something dumb, he's like, "Well, what do you know?"
like my pinned tweet, how he's like just staring at the protesters at BlizzCon, being like, "What is going on?"
Yep.
And this Pepe is more action. He's like, "I have a sword. I'm gonna go cut things."
I'm gonna go cut things. Yeah, he's cute.
I always like posting dessert pictures with Pepe, and I had pictures of this Pepe cutting up donuts.
That's amazing. I wish you always tweet about donuts, and it makes me sad that I don't have a good donut place around here.
Oh,
we
should go when you go to BlizzCon. We can get
I'm into donuts. I will be there. Yeah. That's a perks. Like, let's hang out this day. And I was like, where are we going? Ice cream. Done. Yes, I'm there. That was good ice cream too.
I know.
It was good ice cream too. So on top of the Ninja Pepe plush, you guys obviously see. Let me do. I have a slideshow, and then we can show the rest of the stuff in real life. But I do have a slideshow prepared.
Yeah, and like you can hold up the Alliance one, and I can hold up the Horde one.
Yeah, but I can show the pictures. Then we can go back and we can show a little more on stream. I think it'll be the easiest way to do it. So obviously these are the BlizzCon early access items that you can get with a virtual ticket or by having a regular ticket. This is the Murloc Cute But Deadly shirt, which, by the way, these run very large. So, like, I have a medium here. I definitely needed a small. Awesome design, though. This is the men's. It's like a unisex Hawaiian vacation sort of shirt. And it's got Murlocs all over it.
The pattern is actually really cool. Like,
it's awesome.
Murlocs with surfboards.
Yeah.
Like, that's cool.
Now, this is the Horde. I don't know if you call this a kimono or like a sleeved cape or a shrug, but it's very cool. It looks great with leggings. The Horde version is maroon and red. And as you can see, there's like lace detail on the sleeves.
How I'm so excited that the Alliance is the only faction that gets the black background.
Well, no, it's like navy. I don't think it's black.
Oh, I guess, but it's always like a Horde has like the dark color.
Yeah, no, in total honesty, I actually like the Alliance one better in this occasion because red isn't a great color on me always because I have pink hair.
The pink hair. Yeah.
But yeah, so that's just a little slideshow, and as a reminder, you can get that with a virtual ticket. So if you want to see, so the shape of these I didn't capture in pictures, and I feel like I should have because they're very like. Yeah, they're like a batwing cape.
They got like wings.
Yeah, they're like a batwing cape, kind of. And I'm trying to move my camera. I'm so tall. This is such a problem. But the sleeves are kind of implied, right? Like it's not a true sleeve. There's no bottom. So they're very loose and flowy. And we both have the size small, medium, but I feel like they have them in also, I think, a large and extra large size as well. But these would really fit a variety of sized people. Because the armholes...
I have very small shoulders. And,
opposite problem.
And it's like they both fit pretty well on me. Like this, it's flattering on people with very different types
I feel like it would be flattering on everyone because I have very like linebacker shoulders. Like I'll take you out, man. Like my shoulders are very, very broad and square. In the back is amazing. What I really like is that all the details are done with lace. I think I need to turn this way because I'm like, but all the details are done with lace. They're also slightly see-through. I don't know. They just look really nice. And the material is that soft, slinky, stretchy. I don't know what the price point in these are going to be. I would, if I had to guess, I would probably say like $39-$40. Because they're so nice, and you could like wear them to work and stuff. You could wear them like out like on a date. You could wear them with like a little black dress. I feel like there's so many options for these that you could wear them with, and then there's also a third one that neither of us have yet. That is charcoal, and then the lace is black, and then the logo on the back is the W World of Warcraft logo.
I was so excited about that. Like, if that one was in the if that one was in the box, I would be taking that to New York this weekend.
Yeah, that will be like in my like even though it's red and red is like not a great color on me, I will still be wearing this quite frequently. The black one I'm gonna wear holes in. Like I'm so excited for these. I think
it's
this
also really comfortable. Like
so comfortable.
Because like it's very free flowing, you can wear it when it's sort of, you know, hotter outside and you don't want to have
such a cute bathing suit cover up.
I just wore it. I didn't want to get sunburnt when I was getting food, but yeah, no, it could work as a cover up. Like, I mean, it's very cool.
But it's also kind of warm. Like I was cold earlier and I put it on, but I still was like, I really like it. I have no negative feedback. I really like it a lot.
Because I can. So,
yeah, I have the Alliance one right here. My sister already dibsed it. I posted those pictures on Facebook, and she's like, I play Alliance! Yeah, here's the Horde one, or here's the Alliance one.
Yep. So you can see how the back is, and then how, like, sleeves are.
I feel like the lace doesn't pick up very well on the webcam, but in person, the lace is really pretty.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, one more detail on the lace. So actually, this lace is the same pattern, just a different size as this lace on this unrelated dress.
Yeah.
And that's so I'm like, oh, wow. Like,
oh, you know, now that you mention that, the Horde and Alliance lace might be different.
Oh, interesting. Like, okay, so let's see.
The Horde and Alliance lace is definitely different.
Oh, you know, the flowers, they're similar, but they are a little different.
There's not the big, like, the Horde lace has big gaps in it, and this doesn't have any big gaps.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I don't know. It's really nice. I like it a lot. I would definitely recommend this. I like it a lot.
I think the gray and black thing will be maybe my favorite thing out of this whole.
I know.
I'm just super excited that, you know, Blizzard is doing this, like, not like semi-formal, but, you know, like dressier merchandise.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It's so for that. Like, I'm super excited about it. And, you know, I feel like because, you know, I like t-shirts, but I keep saying I'm not a fan of the basics. So I think it's sort of my duty to be like, hey, this is actually merchandise. I'm going to wear it. I'm like, I need to be very happy and proactive.
Yeah, Perk has a very specific sense of style. Like, I will find things online and be like, Perk would wear this, and I'll send it to her. And I'll be like, do you love this? And she's like, yes, I love that. But it's like you have a very unique viewpoint on fashion. And so when I saw these and I saw the lace, I'm like, oh my God, Perk, I bet Perk loves this.
Yeah. So it's like, this is totally like my sort of style, how it's like casual and quirky, but you could also dress it up at the same time. So yeah.
I also feel like these like capes would fit a wide array of different types of styles. So if people dress kind of more like punky, that you could fit that in. If someone's a more like you know, like a more formal dress, or like somebody who has maybe a business casual. So I just feel like there's so many ways that you could dress this up or dress it down.
Yeah, like you could wear it with the dress, or even just, you know, jeans. Like this could be the statement piece you're wearing, or
I know nothing of these statement pieces of which you speak. I feel like everything in my wardrobe is like a mishmash of none of that should go together, and I deal with it.
Also, this shirt is not part of the 2016 sale, but
no, that was last year.
It was made by We Love Fine, and it's also sold by Blizzard. And I don't think the Horde version matches the Shrug very well, but the Alliance one matches awesome.
Yeah, the Horde one has more orange in it, and I feel like with the maroon and the red and then the orange, it's just a lot. But I have a lot of tops that look good with it. It doesn't really matter. You could just wear like a black tank top or something. Like you don't really have to wear anything fancy under these, and it'll look good. Exactly. But you could also wear it over like a t-shirt, and it would look good too. It's not too dressy where you'd look odd.
Exactly. That's what I meant by statement pieces. It can be like the thing that stands out, or it can be like part of a more elaborate outfit.
Oh yeah, I really like it. We were also sent the Dark Moon Fair dress, which Noxie designed, Noxie Chu.
Yeah.
And this is made by Wild Bangarang. It is a skater style dress.
Yep. I also really like this. So a few reasons. I think I said a few weeks ago that Blizzard made a StarCraft dress, and I was like,
didn't
oh,
even
I
see
want more
it.
dresses. And yeah, so we have more dresses. And what's really cool about this one is like the details line up. It's not just like a basic pattern, like the logo is really well done. The back
This is what it
has,
looks like
this pointy
on.
thing.
That's weird.
Yeah,
It's my face next to my face.
that is
It's really
funny.
strange. That's
And then
me,
it has a
guys, if you
belt,
didn't know.
and then
Yeah,
the
they
skirt's
line up really nicely though. Like
yeah,
there's not like evident seaming or anything. It's really well made. It's made by Wild Bangarang, so that's not surprising to me because
yeah,
their leggings are the same way.
yeah.
These
The
I would
skirt's
say
really
run a little
cool.
on the small side because that is a
Yeah,
medium on me and I'm a pretty small girl, so order a size up if you're in between sizes. Like I'm someone
yep,
who's always in between a small and a medium. You definitely want a medium in this. Whereas the t-shirts we're going to talk about in a minute, if you're
right.
between two sizes, go with the smaller size.
Yeah. I also
So,
wanted to point out how cool the skirt is. Like usually when you get a skater outfit, the skirt's just sort of like
plain.
an afterthought.
Yeah.
But like
Well, on
look
the
how
back,
well
they
this
would have
lines
like a
up.
tabard. Like it looks like you have a
Yeah,
tabard on in the back.
yeah. So the purple lines up super well. It's flared, showing off the back again. Totally looks like a tabard. And yeah, I second what Pans was saying, how this runs a touch on the small side. I also have a picture up on my Facebook, not my Facebook, my Twitter, of this dress. And one more note about Wild Bangerang is that on their Snapchat, they were talking about revealing these battle dresses for the Alliance and the Horde. So I don't
I
know
already
if
found out what
they're...
those are. I
Okay,
should I say
okay.
it? They didn't tell me I couldn't.
I mean, they announced it on their Snapchat and they have a picture of the Horde dress.
Oh, well,
So
they're also making Sylvanas and Turan dresses.
I saw the Tehran dress like
Yeah,
on their recent blog, so I'm very excited about that.
yeah.
Maybe I'll buy them too.
These
Yeah,
dresses are super flattering, though. I was gonna say something because I know Noxie designed them, and I don't know how much of it was her idea and how much of it was their idea, but it's cut in such a perfect A line that where that belt meets makes your waist look so small, like in the
right.
best way, not
And
in like a weird way. It
right.
makes you look like I'm not a curvy person. I am a straight up and down like twig of a human being, and I felt like it made me look like I might have a little bit of a butt, like a small butt, which
Yeah,
I
that's what I was
appreciated.
yeah, just sort of talking about the skirt again. Like it's so nice how it just lines up. Like if you look at the front of the skirt, like it sort of has like a point in the center and it just like contributes to that flare of like the waist that's nipped in and then the skirt that just has that perfect flare and the borders and the points line up to just sort of accentuate all that. So,
Yeah, no, it
yeah,
is
it's very
extremely
cool.
flattering. Here's a picture of the back if you want to see what the back looks like. But it lines up really well, and where that waistline, where that belt is on the pattern, on the like drawing of the skirt, is so like perfectly located that I just feel like it's so flattering. It's
Yeah.
so flattering. So
Yeah,
well
and
done.
I mean this is the Wild Bangering's first Warcraft dress, so yeah, well done. And
Oh
I'm really
yeah,
looking forward to seeing more of them because their leggings are very ornate and flattering and have details all over, not just like, stuff up
oh
by your
my god, I
butt.
bet the black and
So
charcoal shrug would look so good with this.
I know.
I also
Yeah.
have a Dark Moon Fair balloon tattooed on me, so I felt like when I wore
That
this
was
dress,
so
like
perfect.
I
Yeah.
have like Dark Moon Fair balloons. Like there's one there, and there's another one like right there.
On my
So I
Twitter,
felt
I
like
had this
I
like
matched.
ringleader circus jacket that I put on, and I put on some like vintage pins, and it went really well. Is you can have a lot of fun dressing up the Dark Moon Fair
For
just because the
sure.
colors work. So
Well,
you
it's
know,
also a good color palette, right? I feel like there's not a lot of colors that are like green and purple. Like not a lot of clothes where you see these two colors combined. But with the way that all of this is made, I feel like you could put like black with it or white with it. And since
yeah,
there's the
even
little bit
make
of red in the
well obviously
eyeball,
your hair, because yeah, like your hair looks super cool with the dress.
yeah, no, it's not colors that you would think would work, but I feel like they do work on like everybody. Like I don't know, I feel like this is an extremely flattering dress, and I also know it's going to be a good price because of Wild Bangering, and their stuff is like really,
Yeah.
it's like it's the quality of black milk, and it's like half the price. It's so nice.
Yeah, I also wanted to say that it's cool that I feel like going with the Darkroom Fair could have been a gamble because, like it's a holiday that's just in WoW and it's a little quirky, it's a little out there, and
Yeah, it
it's
wouldn't be
cool that they made
recognizable.
this
Like
awesome
Horde and
dress.
Alliance symbols are still recognizable to people who don't
Yeah,
play WoW, but Darkmoon Fair maybe isn't.
right. I mean, like it makes it feel special though. Like I definitely was wearing it early. I'm like, I'm gonna go get my Wii buff, and I'm wearing the Dark Moon Fair dress,
Yeah.
and yeah. So sort of going along with the shrugs. It's really cool that Blizzard's doing this,
Oh yeah,
kind
the
of
dresses,
style,
like
very stylish.
in what
Yeah.
universe? It was like I remember a couple years ago, like I said, buying T-shirts. They were just the same exact
Yeah, like
T-shirt as
what
men's,
universe?
and now we're
I'm
getting
like, oh, the
dresses.
lace matches my dress. Like
It's
that's
amazing.
so
It's
cool to
it's
say.
amazing. I
Yeah.
appreciate it so much. Then there was
Yeah.
also the cute but deadly throw blanket, which I can back up and show a pretty decent view
Yeah.
of it.
I can 1 second.
I
As you're
can't hear
doing.
you.
Okay, it's right here. I'm getting it. 1 second. Um, so they sent us a blanket, and it's very it's awesome. It's really big. I think it's bigger than the other blankets. And it's underneath all this, which is a mess. Um, 1 second. All right, so this is a cute but deadly fleece blanket. So one side is lots of awesome characters, and the other side is this very soft fleece. And it's gigantic. Now. Like it will cover a full bed.
It is so heavy. This is
know.
not like a light blanket at all. Like this is so like not just heavy as in warm, but it is physically heavy, which I know some people like weighted blankets like when they sleep. This is like it's so warm. The back is so soft. It's like
yeah, I have the box just to show you how like big the box is.
It's
like,
huge. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a nice box too. But the pattern is really nice on it. And I don't know, some of these characters I'm not sure that we've seen in Cute but Deadly before. Like we have Vol'jin. I don't know that we've seen him in Cute but Deadly before.
Yeah, we've got a panda dude as well, which I'm
pretty sure that's Chen. Isn't that Chen?
Maybe, yeah. I don't think we've seen him though in that line. There's this gigantic Murloc. Let me see if I can find any more characters.
There's an orc too. I don't think that we saw this guy either. Have we?
Isn't that Thrall?
No, I think. Yeah. Yeah, it is Thrall. Now that you mention it.
Wait, that has to be because like.
No, now that you mention it, that is Thrall.
Yeah, here's a Doomhammer with the Frost Wolf on it. So.
I've seen that. There's like a variant down in the corner too, who's all cut off, but he's there. Hold on, I'll find him. No, that's a Murloc. See him in the corner? See his eyeball? That's definitely a variant.
Oh, and here's a Vol'jin. So
yeah, and we definitely haven't seen Vol'jin in
Yeah, this blanket is very fluffy and awesome.
There's someone down here too that I can't really recognize who he is. He's got an angry eyebrow. I know.
Yeah.
That doesn't really help.
As you can tell, there are many characters on this blanket. It is a very big blanket.
It's huge.
Yeah.
It's enormous. There was a couple months ago, or it was probably closer to a year ago now, but World of Warcraft did Cute but Deadly stuff in a loot crate. And in that loot crate, they showed characters that we haven't seen in the Cute but Deadly series before, like in a set of magnets.
Maybe there'll be some of the minis coming.
Yeah, so it was Deathwing was one that was in the Cute but Deadly series we hadn't seen before, and then there was like Banelings from StarCraft.
So speculation. So the China Blizzard shop,
I know,
they have more Cute but Deadly merchandise, including these hoodies.
I know, the hoodies were amazing.
Helms of like Deathwing. Yeah, Deathwing was one of the hoodies they had. There's a Deathwing hoodie, and then like a Thrall and an Arthas hoodie.
Yeah,
just showing this as a close up. Like this is the fleece is very fluffy.
So fluffy, I could just die.
I know. I have a picture of the.
It's like that's what I imagine it feels like if you like touch Samwise's hair. If that helps anyone.
I'm sweating with this blanket on me.
It's
I need
amazing.
to move it off.
It's such a warm blanket. I was so excited to get that. That is amazing. We also got the Murloc shirt, which once again these run big. I don't know what size yours was. Mine was huge on me. It was I got a medium, and mine was really big.
Yeah, no, this is big. This is a size. What size is it? Yeah, this is a size small, and you can tell that it's Yep, on the big side.
So just if you do order one of these, definitely order a size down. Just to make your life easier. But it's really cute. That's the Murloc one.
Yeah.
My favorite of the two was definitely this sketchbook style of all the Cute but Deadly characters. Oh, look, there's the Deathwing that I was just talking about.
Yep.
Oh, look, that is Chen. There he is. And Vol'jin. Oh my
I think it would be cool if... It would be fun if someone did, like, watercolors.
Update. So this blanket is a tube.
Okay.
This blanket is a tube. That angry eyebrow belongs to Varian. So if you were to match up this side... Wait.
Oh, I see what you mean, how it, like... Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
So
this is Varian's
this
face.
is also a small... It's a little on the large side, but still cool. I'll probably wear it, like, with a lace shirt underneath that's black for some contrast. So, yeah. Very excited to see all the cute but deadly merchandise, this year. Oh, this is very exciting.
Yeah, see? See? Oh, I don't know if you can see this, but it does match up.
Yeah.
That Varian is that his eyebrow is... No one cares, but I do. But you can see his... Oh, can't do that.
Poor Varian. He's, like, cut in half, even on the blanket.
I mean, it's accurate. It's accurate, but his other eye is over here, and then his eye is over there. Trust me, it's a thing. It's a tube, and it's a thing.
So this purse.
It's so cute.
I'm super excited about this.
Crap, I lost it.
It's Sylvanas.
I found it.
She's very soft and fluffy.
Yes.
She is a purse. She has a zipper.
Yep, and her hair and stuff is like plush almost. It's like squishy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a purse. There's no inner pockets. I actually thought what this would be really cute to use as is, I don't know if you guys have seen what I've been doing lately with small purses, but I've been like tightening the strap and wearing it as a belt and then just having like almost like a fanny pack. And that was the first thing I thought when I saw her, is that she would make a perfect like little hip pouch when you went to BlizzCon, because then you could just put your like key, like your ticket, or not your ticket, but your like your wallet and your phone, and that's really all you need at BlizzCon. And then because
I was thinking that she'd be like good for like quirky dress up events, because I'm really paranoid about getting her hair dirty.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, I'd wear her for dressy occasions, and if I'm like at a dressy occasion, like I don't need a gigantic purse.
Yeah.
So I think she'd be good for that. And yeah, she's just really cute. This is the back.
Yep.
The strap is adjustable. And yeah, it's really funny because I have this dress that's white. I think I've worn on the show before, and there are like skeleton patterns interspersed with bunches of pink roses, and the roses match up with this color and this color, so it's just this perfect match. And yeah, I love this. This is really cute and quirky.
Yeah, this is super cute. I think it would work really, really well as a hip pouch too.
Yeah, it's also very soft. I want to
we also got so there was this bracelet. Where did I put it?
Oh. Wait 1 sec.
Things are getting... So the bracelet is definitely... It comes in really nice packaging, first of all. This box that's, like, very heavy. It says World of Warcraft on the front, and then it's got, like, the Blizzard, this is a real thing on the back.
Yeah, it's from China, because it says,
NetEase.
Yeah.
So it opens up from the side like this.
Yeah, it's
also,
like
I feel like it's worth noting that these bracelets are nicer than the Horde and Alliance bracelets we got a couple months ago.
Yeah, the packaging is nicer, and they're sturdier as well.
Yeah. So this is definitely a men's bracelet, though. Like, the smallest it goes fits my husband perfect. He was really excited about this because he's going to wear it. It was a little big for me. But it's really well detailed. And, like, I'm trying to cover my face so this will focus, but it's not really cooperating with me. But, yeah, it's a really nice bracelet. The beads all move around. It's not, like... They're not, like, glued in place or anything. And then it just has, like, a slip knot.
Silver-colored ones, and then there's gold-colored ones. Yep. And the outside straps are braided, and the center strap is smooth.
Yep.
And, yeah, it has, like, a real grown-up jewelry box, which is cool.
Yeah, I really liked the box that it came in. Oh, I just put my butt up on screen. That was an accident. Sorry about that, guys. My bad. My bad. Okay, and then we also got, the Hawaii shirt. This is too much. This shirt is too much. Let me, I have a nice picture of a close-up of the fabric, so while you're getting that, I'm going to get that. Because I really like the close-up. I feel like it shows more. But so that's what, like, the pattern looks like when you get all up close to it. I have a men's or, like, a unisex medium, and I think these run a little bit big because this fit Nick, and he usually wears a large. This is a ridiculous shirt. In the best way possible.
Yeah. Also, I think it's awesome how even the label
even the tag
is Hawaiian themed.
Yeah, even the tag has like the little Murloc with the surfboard. Yeah, this is just ridiculous.
Yeah. And I'm even looking, that's so cool. So I'm looking at the buttons.
They're wooden.
So they're both wooden, and
they say Murgle Gurgle Gurgle.
Exactly. Yes.
What?
Yeah.
That is. Look at that.
There's so much detail on this.
I don't think that. Oh, maybe can you? Oh, I don't know if you might be able to see that. Unsure. But the buttons do say Murgle, Gurgle, Gurgle around them. That's ridiculous.
And so even in addition to the Murloc and the orange, if you look at the layer of the silhouettes with the palm trees, there are Murlocs with surfboards running around.
Oh yeah, this is a ridiculous shirt.
It's a little over the top. I was like, whoa, shirt. Like on the other side of the, super like we have this like.
Oh, we say this though, but people were like super excited about this when I posted pictures.
No, I'm just saying I'm not excited. I just was like, I'm going through the merchandise and I'm like, okay, it's a dress, and we've got like a shrug with lace, and we've got this Murloc shirt that's like, whoa, hey, look at me, Murloc shrug.
Yeah, it's amazing. My Nick is gonna wear it to work on like a casual day. He's really excited about it. Like, you're gonna look ridiculous. He's like, that's the point. So that's all the stuff they sent us.
Choices of being ridiculous.
And it was a lot of stuff.
Unapologetic.
And it was really exciting. Before we go, I do want to quickly talk about a party that was announced today that's taking place at BlizzCon. It is the 25th anniversary celebration for Diablo. This is a free entry party. It is from 8 to 10 p.m. on Friday night, the same day of BlizzCon.
You don't need a BlizzCon ticket.
You do not need a BlizzCon ticket. It's outdoors. It's in between the Hilton and the Marriott. So it's that big open area, and there's going to be food trucks and live music, as well as I think they
surprises.
Yeah, they said surprises. I feel like there's going to be a bar with themed drinks, but now I'm not sure. I feel
that they did something similar for WoW's 10th anniversary when Warlords was coming out, and I think there was a special beer and bottle that was
If it's
served.
Outdoors, though, I don't think they legally can.
Huh. Interesting. I mean, I know there was
you can't walk around with an open container of alcohol.
Maybe you could buy it but not drink it. I don't know.
Like maybe they'll have that area roped off, so it'll be like an event, and that'll change the rules.
Yeah. No, I think that would make sense.
Yeah. Anyways, it's gonna be cool. Admission is free. You don't have to have a BlizzCon ticket, so if you're in the area and you can't go to BlizzCon for whatever reason, you can still attend this. You could also attend the Wowhead party.
Reminder: we have the Wowhead party. Yeah, and it's also free, and we might have Wowhead Weekly at the Wowhead party if that lines up for the 100th show. And
we're doing a stream regardless. There will be a stream regardless.
Stream regardless. It would be super awesome, though, if it lined up. And we have lots of merchandise. We'll probably have some of this stuff to give away. Got a meeting next week to sort out what exactly we are giving away.
Yeah.
We will have our claw machine with plushies. Maybe this little guy will be in there.
Maybe.
We will have the gigantic plushies. We will have the prize wheel.
Yeah.
So lots of awesome things at our party. And also, I believe in the news post I'm making for Wowhead Weekly, and the pictures of everything, we'll also be giving away 5 virtual tickets. Comment on the post with what was your favorite merchandise reveal so far, and we'll pick winners in a week, and you can get access to the sale.
Yeah.
So,
speaking of sales,
transition.
We still have a code going out. It is Wowhead Oct for 15% off of the fall clearance items in the Blizzard Gear Shop, which you still can get them, and there are some amazing items, including those really expensive robes, which are marked down to like $75 from $150, and then you also get 15% off of that. Some of the more expensive plushies, the backpack. There's a lot. It's like 10 pages of stuff.
Yeah, I think some of the art books might be sold out now, but they were on sale. Lots of really high quality things. I was surprised to see Winston there. The little yellow probe thingy makes noise, and that's also a China import. Stitches has the in-game skin.
Mm-hmm.
The slippers are very cool. Yeah, lots of cool stuff.
Lots of really cool stuff. Then we also have a current discount code with Jinx. It is code WowheadRules. RULZ, we didn't choose it. And that is during the month of October. If you buy 3 Warcraft shirts, you will get 1 for free. So
and they are also one of our party sponsors. So we'll be seeing cool stuff from them at the party as well.
Yep, and they have lots of new shirts too. They're Legion themed, so now's a good time. Now's a good time. And final note, if you want to see if Sass, Rutrow, there we go. Hello. If you want to see if Sass has any questions for us before we move on, we do right now. Wowhead is hiring, which is pretty exciting. I had it. There it is. Bam. There it is. There's the graphic. This is for the data miner, right?
Yeah. So we want more people to join our data mining team, and we're looking for a software engineer. And there are, technical specifics. You can't just be someone that likes playing WoW. But, do check out the post.
Yep.
We have gotten a ton of applications in this week so far. So, submit your resume and code samples to jobs@zam.com.
Yeah.
And, yeah, we want more people to do cool things on the site and bring you more cool features and data things faster.
Yep.
I do have a few questions, but yeah, last call to get that in. Should we move on to the questions we do have?
Sure.
Okay, so just to out of the way, people are asking if the pins are given away at the Wowhead party or other way. Will there be any other pins at the Wowhead party? It's likely we will have Blizzard merchandise, which it may very well include pins, but we don't know what pins are where yet, and there is something cool for our pins.
Yes.
So we can't reveal the details right now, though.
But
stay tuned. Yeah. I read something about the Black Prince being in Legion. Well, someone just mentioned it. Do y'all know anything about this? So if it's not in game, does it count as a spoiler? Like, I don't. Anyway, I don't think we need a spoiler tag if it's like.
Okay.
Anyway, so early in the Legion Alpha, in High Mountain, Rathian was the Spirit Walker in disguise, and
he's always
there was noise. So he was in disguise, and there was he wanted the Black Dragonflight eggs, and then he was later changed to be the actual member of the Black Dragonflight that Home High Mountain saved and, watches over the tribe. Also, I'm getting, like, brief clips of sound. I'm not sure what that is.
I don't hear anything.
I had something open.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh, God, I don't know what it is. What did I do this time?
I was like, why are there these beeps? Okay, there are no more beeps.
No one heard the beeps, except for you. So I don't know if that's a consolation or if that makes it worse.
But yeah, so Rathian was in Legion. Also, the Innkeeper and the Vale Tavern NPCs were by that flight point by the Black Dragonflight Cave, and they have all been changed now. So, yeah, hints early on. And I do think Blizzard said that we haven't seen the last of Rathian, so maybe he'll be back as well.
Oh, they love saying stuff like that.
I know.
Who have we seen the end of, really?
I think they also said that the lore was too confusing to keep Rathian in because it's like, oh, if Rathian was off with the High Mountain Tour and then, like, how was he doing, like, Pandaria or, going back in time and Warlord sneaking around, so
he does what he wants.
It was getting too convoluted.
YOLO.
Is there a mount off Atumen in the new Karazhan? Yes, there is. It is called Midnight's Eternal Reigns. It looks kind of the same as the O mount, but more high res, and it's a recolor of one of the Horde PvP mounts you can get.
Yeah. Does it have fangs?
It has lots of chains.
The old one has fangs.
Yeah, this one I don't think has fangs. It just has a lot of, like, chains that are kind of like red and gold.
I feel like mine's better.
Okay. Is there an easier way to get the recipes for the feast than doing Nomi? He sucks right now. That's just a thing. Like, he's not very...
Well, to be fair, like, all professions sort of... Suck isn't quite the right word. It's just, we're so used to being just handed everything from Janor.
But, like, he specifically is like, I burnt your food.
Again.
Like, yeah. Blizzard has stated that he will get better at cooking over the course of the expansion, and we did data mine something called Burnt Food Rank 2 that actually restores health and mana. So, the short answer is that he's meant to... Yeah, it's him. He's meant to burn things. I don't know what happened. He was always giving us great stat food in Mists of Pandaria. Now he's like, no, I will not cook ever again. But, yeah, he's tough.
Had those moments. I understand that.
Yeah.
I understand that.
That's all I have so far. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much to all of our new subscribers. What did we get? 6, 7?
Awesome.
That was so many. So thank you so much to everybody who decided to subscribe to us today. We really, really appreciate it. And thank you to everybody who just follows us on Twitch and comes and watches us live. If you happen to be watching the VOD of this, or maybe you tuned in late, we start Wowhead Weekly every Friday around 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific time. We also upload the VODs over to youtube.com/Wowhead that evening. So thank you so much for watching our VOD, or if you're watching us live, or if you subscribed to us on YouTube, we appreciate that too. But most of all, a huge thank you to everybody who subscribes to Wowhead Premium, which is a premium subscription to Wowhead, and it removes all of the ads from the site, whether you're on mobile or desktop, as long as you're logged in. It will also let you talk in a different color when you're talking in the comments section. You can track your quests, you can organize your today on the Broken Isle the way that you would like to. Tons of perks, but the biggest one being that you are directly supporting our content, so we appreciate that. Hope that you will join us next week, same bat time, same bat channel, twitch.tv/Wowhead, once again every Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific time, 6 p.m. Eastern time. For now, though, we are going to go. I hope you guys all have a lovely weekend. Enjoy the bonus
Hope you
event.
liked all the merch.
I hope that you guys liked our little merch preview, and we will see you soon. Have a great weekend, guys. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.